Well, alright, in this video, we put a disconnect switch on. Got this idea from Mr. Chris 2 from Chris Craft 2. So, put that there. Batteries, battery posed. Kills the power, or that's power. Power's on. Power's off. Remove the key. Put that in. It's kind of a nice clean look. You can take this, put it in your pocket, or put it in the car, or whatever. But because I'm still working on the car, I had been undoing the battery post each time, just because I still have the original wiring harness. I've owned the car most of its life, except for 10 years of it. And I didn't hack up the wiring too much in my youth, at least in the engine compartment, except, well, under the dash is another story, but I did do the voltage regulator delete. That was a video that I got from Chris Craft as well. Thank you, Mr. Chris Craft. Awesome video. Shout out to that guy. And so, yeah, I'm still trying to keep all the original wiring as most as I can, because that shit's expensive to buy it, to replace it. But, because I changed it over, with the newer modern alternator and all that kind of crap. So, but when the heater core went, that opened up a whole nother, of course, can of worms. And, that it's always in the back of your mind there. And, you don't is the dash wiring. They're still, well, now I got the heater core out. Well, I have a new glove box that goes in there, and I don't have it in there yet. And I still have some old wiring that I did when I was in, a young kid. Even back then, I was a pretty good electrician, and these were these speaker wires for the doors for the old Craigs. That wire is that's like stainless steel coated wire or something, and it's been in there for I don't know, 35 years or something like that. It's been in there for a long time, since whenever I put it in there. So that's why I put that this disconnect, this battery disconnect on here. Oh, excuse me. Put this battery disconnect on here. Because I need to put the heater core back in it, but maybe now's the time to kind of address some of those wires in there. You know, I was kind of going to do it because I have new carpet and I have a new headliner and stuff for it. Unfortunately, I don't have the upholstery. You know, I'm not that far down the road yet. So, I was going to do the electrical under the dash once I took the interior out. It just made sense to me because I was going to be under there with the carpet and everything. That's when I was going to do it. But maybe now that the heater core is out, might be a better time to get in there and do a few things, even though, yeah, well, at least for safety's sake, you know? Which that's circles back to putting that switch on and that switch off, or whatever you want to call it. So, but I had that switch for a long time, and because it didn't have a mount, there was no mount, and it mounts from and it's got the two lugs out the back side there, just like the one that Chris Craft 2 has that he shows on his channel. It's exactly like that one. You had to drill a hole in the body somewheres. I think on a race car or something, you'd drill a hole back here, and it wouldn't be that big of an issue. But I'm not doing that to this car, so I had to make a bracket, which hey, you know, piece of aluminum off my old trusty if you watch my video on this, had a remnant and worked out great, and I didn't take away from the car any. So, you know, if ever it wants to go back to being original, there's just three tech holes right there that can be tickled to go back. So, yeah. So, anyways, shout out to Chris Craft 2 for the smoking idea of that, and also, you know, thanks again for the voltage regulator delete how-to, what the wiring process was on that. I did that a while ago, and I don't know how old that video was that you did, but it works great. So, run on, guys. That about wraps it up for this one. So, thanks a lot, man. Later.